Ohio State, Georgia, LSU. The only thing about Oregon is they have a left-handed quarterback, so be prepared whenever you go rolling out and shit that if you roll out to the right, he's going to be throwing across his body every time. I suck at it. Yeah, I ain't played hockey in a long time.
As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium.
Hell yeah, brother. We're the Longhorns.
This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10
Again,
one team
ball
to
there.
make a giant statement. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land.
Nah, he probably won't.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as always.
Once we get back to the, what do you call it, the road courses, he'll have a lot better chance.
The Longhorns will put toe to leather to crank us up.
I like Justin.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for a lot more on that when instead he's out of bounds at the 14. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The give to the back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. Quick strike complete. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Looking to the big tight end.
That should have been roughing the passer too. I don't know if I got to him, but I know I put square way too late.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
Oh, register.
Get it out on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that name? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit.
I always want to see him win.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pressure comes. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
It definitely didn't work.
Better slow down. It's still early.
The most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Thank you, sir.
Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got room on the
Pretty
return.
much.
He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game, opening drive, facing one of the best.
Yeah, I should have let you play at home.
And they're able to get an interception. That is going to be
That's what I should have done.
their confidence in this game.
Ready to fire from the pistol. On the run, it's Blue. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Oregon's always got the best jerseys.
That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
A 3rd and long coming up here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Ewers.
There it is.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and finished the deal in the
Had
end
one-on-one
zone.
coverage over there, and he was pressing him. So as soon as he made that move, and you didn't, nobody was right there. Terrible. All right. No, man, you're good, brother.
All the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
That's what Jake's talking about, though, as far as making adjustments. Like, the way you was lined, yeah, the way you was lined up, I knew I had one-on-one right there with my wide receiver, so sent him on a hot route, straight, just fucking whatever you call that, a vertical. Just let him go. If you would have jammed him off the line, then we would have went to my backup route, but he went right around the guy, and it was just going to be wide open.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Offense in a bunch formation. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's James. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come
This
out
game's
of the
shit
stance
sometimes.
The offensive lineman getting to the running back. Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing
Running
in
is
the
very
slot?
hard
You're
on this
matching him
game.
up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Got room at the 35.
Yeah, as soon as we say how hard it is, he just fucking... They've been sandbagging.
As we come to the end of the 4th quarter.
And it definitely did. You ran away from the blitz is what happened. I was blitzing from the other side.
They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offense.
It was
And he
coming
launches
too.
in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
The fuck is that going on the screen?
Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level.
You gotta hold it down.
Creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point was good. And
That's
after
pretty
the
neat.
extra point was good. It's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. All time
You don't see his cursor? Yeah, you don't see his cursor? Gotcha.
He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Gets it
There's
out to the
Ncaa.
20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone.
Nah, forget their fucking playbook sucks.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
I knew
And
that was
I
fixing
don't
to
expect
happen.
anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Jordan sure interested, ain't he?
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag.
Mm-hmm.
First down here for the
Yeah, I'm gonna
offense.
fucking get another delay of game.
Another
Fuck yeah.
delay of game
I ain't calling a
penalty.
timeout
This is
yet.
just sloppy.
I needed to turn this fucking NASCAR off.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The offense set for a first down play.
Oh no.
Oh, it's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Fucking
And he's
Queen.
brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that
Yeah.
player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into
Well,
next week.
last season
There
it would
was
have been the
no
season
chance he was
before
holding
that,
on to
but
that ball.
yes.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the
I
offense.
agree.
This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Pass up.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is
100%.
true, and they're on top by 7.
If you had came away with 3 there, that would have been horrible.
Replay scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie, I kick field goals if I think that's the way to go.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
He's been drawn. He said get on and play him. He said he's gonna be racing later. Yeah.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Really?
Now the play fake.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Keeps it going. Grabbed over the middle. It's held. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. Back to throw, it's Ewers.
Come on, baby.
He's got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time.
He's gonna get his jaw jacked, he said.
Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break
The
down,
announcer
you get
said that
off
about
schedule.
Quinn.
You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Feeling some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense
I tried to run a deep cross
got in the
and he
backfield,
was
got the big
blitzing,
play.
so it didn't work out too
Third
good.
down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep.
Come on down there.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable.
I don't think, well, you only need one, but I think his other foot was out of bounds, honestly.
Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots.
I don't give a
The
fuck.
defense makes the
It was close.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building
No, I threw an interception.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond.
Will very rarely get me for a turnover on downs. I'll punt or kick a field goal for that happens.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy
about
pitch
right.
and catch and keep this drive going.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's low. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the running back.
Way too slow there, buddy.
Downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Coming after it. Ball is free.
Thank you.
Well, looks as if the defense got it.
Just
And he's
hold
brought
square.
down. His defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around, he's going to make plays, and when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble?
I think you got to hold it.
Great job by the defense, continuing to chase that QB.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit...
Uh-oh. I guess I didn't know how to call a timeout either.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
It was insane.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Y'all gonna get set.
And I don't think they got it snapped
Should have
before the
wasted
play
the
clock
time out
ran
there.
out.
But it's all
Offense
right. We
took
got
a
a
little
long way
bit
to
too much
fucking
time
go.
at the line there.
I forget how trash their fucking playbook is.
the change. 1st and 15.
I definitely know what I'm looking for, but
Looking to throw, it's Ewers.
not here and there shit. Yeah, that's
And
insane.
a sack all the way back at the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on 2nd down from the 5. They go to the draw. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout.
And he
Oh,
dropped
they
it.
really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense. It
I'd be
brings up
mad
a
too,
4th
Quinn.
down.
This is a point where you just got to be able
Right
to
in his
focus.
hands.
The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the
It's one of them
catch.
plays
got
where
to
you
be
go
able to
back
make
to the
that
bench
play.
and say, sorry, brother, I couldn't hit you in the hands any
He
better.
gets it away from his own end zone.
Or, you know, didn't mean to hit you in the
On the
hands, whatever.
return, it's Johnson. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want.
That'd
out of
be
your
the
punt
most
cover
frustrating
unit.
thing about being a quarterback. Yeah, man.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the ball's
Another
out. Who's gonna
fumble?
get it?
You
Well,
got
the
it that
offensive
time.
effort's absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
At least you don't have Jake drawing dicks on your screen.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half.
Nah, I think he's trying to draw happy faces.
And it'll come out to the 25.
And
No
he's back
attempt
to
at a
dicks.
return.
Me too.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air, it's Ewers. He makes the connection.
No fucking way!
Defense covering it up and not letting the
This game will
offense
probably
get it
get.
back.
Nah,
It's a
this game will
turnover.
probably give it to you.
Well,
See?
it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
I'm sure there is.
Looking for space. It's James. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him
Negative.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable.
Yeah, I know.
That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of
Down by a
options on
mile.
2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson.
Ah, and that's what it turned into.
Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride.
I guess you couldn't hear us talking to each other.
Catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oh, shit.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Golden. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Just a bit.
And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's
It would not be the first
this
time.
game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Getting some heat.
What the fuck was
That pass
that?
is incomplete, and they're probably
Don't give
fortunate that
a
it wasn't
shrug in your
done
shoulders.
for
That's what was going on, Quinn. That was
All right,
all
you dug
you.
yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up
'Cause
front
yeah, it's
with your
weird.
pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple.
Oh, nice interception.
It's picked off.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. He unleashes a long one. And he's got it inside the 10.
Cash
They
got
make the
burnt
stop
on
at
that
the
one.
5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a
RPO.
great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees.
I don't
They agree
either.
with me. Same thing, but you watch him get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Caught in the backfield, it's James.
Give me the ball back. Come on.
The goal line, it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble.
At least the game's not, you know, just giving it all to one player.
This offense, they had a chance to get points. Now they turn the football over. But if I'm this defense, I'm ready to roll. I got them in the black zone. They got to go the length of the field.
Because it's usually either interceptions or fumbles. In this game, it's going to be fumbles, I can tell.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over.
No, what? That's the
He's
wrong
looking
button.
deep.
Thank you
And
for
that
throwing
would
it
be
out of bounds.
incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Yeah.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
That was It was triangle, not square, and I threw it to square.
Misfired on the last
Oh,
play. They'll
whatever
go
you
back to
want.
the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat missed it. Sometimes
Oh,
you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it
he
too
wants
much.
an easy
It was
warm-up.
a bad throw.
Well, this is huge for this defense because they're playing against a Heisman caliber quarterback, a guy that
I
can
ain't
hurt
picked
them
no
in a
fancy
variety of
plays yet.
ways. They better be able to get pressure on them throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
I should have stayed
And
out.
he's not going to make it. The defense
If I
denying
wouldn't
him
have
the
cut
first
though,
down.
then he'd have fucking, the player would have come up. I'm not punting. Yeah. I'm not punting, just so you know.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered.
Yeah.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Running back searching for a hole. Sweet feet on the move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
What? I'm not
Back
sure.
to throw, it's yours.
I'd have to actually see what you're talking about.
Spotted at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out.
Correct. It's going to default back to the play that you picked,
That drag route's going to come over.
to my knowledge.
They're testing the right side here. They get
So it's not like they're going to be out there just running around like nothing. They're just lined up all wrong. That's how I see it. It might, like,
go back to work after the break.
I was fixing to say it auto flips, so whichever side they go to, I guess they should line up, yeah, and play that. I see what you're saying.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Swings it out to the flat. Makes the catch and knock down. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, wrong button. And it bit, man.
Interception number 3 on the day.
So my players, I thought, what was that, X and R1 was different. There's my two tight ends right there. One of them running deeper, one of them running underneath.
Everything in your favor.
Do
Don't
it
let
to
them
you
make
deep
big plays.
and
How about you make a big play?
nice.
Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
100%.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has...
Unleashes one deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
And this
I just knew you was going to run it again right there.
To put up points. This game's out of reach.
That's why I pressed my cornerbacks and everything.
Still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden.
Come on, bitch.
Stopped at the 29, but found a little running
What we got, 4 minutes left? Oh shit.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will
That's
they
a good
respond,
question.
Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks. It was just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
A first down for the offense.
I gotta pick my play faster. A little bit.
Quarterback checking off. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
He's looking for an open man on second down.
There it is.
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like
3.5.
versatility.
That's 30
You can see
seconds.
he can
Now I
get
just
you
need to get
out
a
of the
couple
backfield
stops.
like a wide receiver, or he can run. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be
That
found
sounds
as
cool.
he stopped at the 18.
For sure.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They
Right
were
into
right
the
there.
fucking
They gave
blitz.
up nothing on that run.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
He's too fast.
And it's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon. He'll try to tack on one more.
There's a... Yeah, they cut that tire. That fucking rim broke or whatever.
21-point cushion in the fourth.
Damn, I didn't even see you kick the fucking field goal.
Kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
He spun out. Didn't look like it.
Here comes the Texas offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense.
I only got
Defense
one
giving
more.
up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do.
I've never heard that name.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. Here's a throw downfield late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together.
Tua Tagovailoa?
All the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense.
I was fixing to say, I don't think.
Man, dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So
That was
many
insane.
good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Complete to the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up
Just a
explosive
bit.
play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the
Oh,
fourth
I
quarter with
didn't.
that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you
Well,
start to think about
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping
what do I need
somebody
to
wants to
become
bet some
more
money.
offensively. Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little
Hey,
bit,
I've done that.
a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week.
You just got to watch out for. That's why you play these games, yeah, to see. I mean, you turn up the intensity, which, I mean, if you really don't play. Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. If you really don't play this game much, you're not bad. I mean, at all. Because on defense, I was trying to stop your plays. Don't get me wrong. On offense, I wasn't trying to just show all my stuff for sure. But like that wheel route, whenever I hit that 65-yard touchdown pass, that was a play that I designed. Yeah, I know. 10-4. If you want to bet some money, I'll bet some money. No, that's what me and Todd was talking about. He said he ain't fitting to get hustled. Nah, he already knows my gig, so that's what I told him. I was like, yeah, I'm trying just to bet somebody. So, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he is good if he doesn't play the game a lot, because I was trying to stop him on defense, but I wasn't trying to run no offense. Yeah, yeah. Should have been. Do you play it? You said you was gonna send the invite though, right? Bet. Nebraska's not bad. Man, I'm not no good at this game, I'm telling y'all. Oh, you really are gonna play with Nebraska. I think Jake did. You are gonna run with Nebraska? Let's see, I'll run with Tulane then. Did not know they had black. Oh, big wreck. Oh, and the 9.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it plays some of the games immortals.
There's that fucking Cornhusker.
Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. What an
Bush
exciting
latte.
matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, I can't see it if you're on Jake's. Tulane Green Wave. We never played the two
And the
stars.
Huskers will kick it away first.
I thought I did all black with teal helmets.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers.
No blocking. I should be able to see my jerseys. White and green. I don't have it.
This crowd bringing an ear
Y'all can play it for sure.
to their visitors. Using his legs, it's Hughes.
Yeah.
He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Didn't find
The only problem
let's give him 2 out to the
is
20.
All right,
Yeah,
the
but
offense here, they're
every
trying to get
team
this run
has
game
different
established. They obviously don't break off a long
play-
run there,
yeah.
but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into
I did,
a
yeah.
disaster.
But it
And
was
this
way
is a
too
defense that prides themselves
developed way
on
too late.
stopping
The whole
run, and
play.
that is a huge statement
I
on
forgot
their
it was a
going
draw.
opening drive of the game, 3rd and short. They don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
2-3-5.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the option.
I fucking knew it.
The pitch.
I knew you was gonna be one of those fucking guys.
And he caught that pitch.
A
in
fucking
stride.
option
It was
guy.
off to the races. A big gain and a 1st down for this offense. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw. by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receivers. Putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask, and making it easy for him.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a
Put it where only his guy could reach it.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6.
Yeah. There was almost a fumble on every possession, it seemed like.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Correct.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find
That's
those plays
what the fuck was that, bro?
Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30.
Is it just me, or did that ball stay in the air for like 10 minutes?
Capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not the start this kid was looking
And I
for.
lobbed
The
it.
first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful.
That was
with
fucking
size,
insane.
Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Yeah, that was insane.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
He's always got some pretty good paint schemes, though.
The Huskers are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? The option look. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19
didn't
and
get to the
probably
20.
wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
I like him.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent
I
is
agree.
firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He'll off one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says, just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Dances away from the heat. Got a wide open receiver. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play.
Yeah, it's a long developing play, and I almost threw him out of bounds, too.
Great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it, because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
It'll be
as long as it's not a locked
down,
number.
Remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk.
Whenever y'all got into the group, I thought y'all did 45 and 47 as like a chunk gig.
Making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
I'll score again.
Go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got
apparently
into the house
3.
for the 6 to finish it.
He's mad. I thought he was going to go into the Gettysburg Address.
Turner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him
4 score and 7 years ago. No, it was the front of my face for sure. Was it?
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
It's the hardest ones, fucking pitches and that shit is, for me, it's the hardest one to play defense on. You have to know how to audible each guy for that shit, and I don't.
Toss sweep to the left. And they're able to make the tackle.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Strung out.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to.
Wow, what time is it? Oh, shit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And then you said 5 o'clock after I looked at my phone. Fucked me up. I forget you're an hour after or ahead of us.
You just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great.
He's going to fire deep.
Come on, baby.
And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in time. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game.
I just wish the right ones would have got on.
The defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah,
now
with the teal helmet.
20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Would have been pretty sweet.
From the red zone, it's Hughes. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And the quarterback knew that counter run play was going to be successful. He did a nice job counting the box.
Who else is it? There's another one too. I think.
He knew he had good blocking. So that is a green
Coastal Carolina's fire.
Hand it off, go make your hits.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football.
The Briscoe.
Third down. It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls.
Oh, he had tire go down. That's fucked up.
Power football.
Briscoe.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
100%.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Ready to try the point after. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
I'm gonna be so swole up if he does.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team.
I found it weird after the 3rd one. Well, I mean, after the 2nd, when it was back to back, I thought it was weird. And then the 3rd one was like, nah, bro, that ain't right. Exactly.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
To the air, it's Raiola. Pocket starts to collapse.
Thank you. Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there.
Mine too. I should have intercepted that.
Will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky.
You seen that?
An interception.
Now on the option.
No.
He'll toss it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Get out there, Gresham.
Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe
Bro,
in punting,
that is fire.
going for it this close to his own end zone. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. Low man wins, and he just smashed it. Finally right
It was.
but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down. New set of downs.
Pressure coming. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he
Tip
had
drill.
it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's caught downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Hold like a motherfucker.
Really nice run there. Good.
That's one thing I've noticed about this game. There's very, very little penalty calls.
Offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Yeah, other than me, yeah, there hadn't been none on this one either. I'm sure, but then that kind of, oh, nice hurdle. But then that kind of fucks everything up. I mean, I just want it to be a little more realistic.
Staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Toss to the outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Now y'all have to play after this one.
But now facing a 3rd and long.
Well, I mean, I've done played 1-1. It's only right for y'all to play each other, really.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a
he faced the loser.
On radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions. catches.
Guess we did an inverted bracket. No, you got it.
The uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
They got a good kicker. I know that. He had like 80 yards extra to go.
The kickoff unit ready to go.
Makes sense. Speaking of Australians, Shane Van Gisbergen, he did not do a good punt last week. Yeah. Yeah, well, he punts a rugby ball every time. Ncaa.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
Probably.
Maybe time for one or two more plays.
I hope not.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
From the gun on third down. They're bringing heat. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Just about set for the second half kickoff. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at
Most of 90% of the time, I always kick right, and then once I see you're kicking that play over and over again to return that way, then I'll kick left.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Third and 18 now.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
Now I'm set up for a fucking pick six.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And
it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Wow, Mo.
Fair catch. Pick up whatever you can and come out the The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Off play action on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got
You got to get there
for the
first.
first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive.
That's probably my favorite move. That spin, if you use it right, is deadly.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time they dialed it up into the run play.
Yes, it did.
Nice tackle.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Nope.
Sends it downfield. And the ball is intercepted.
The only problem that I have, which you can see it right there, is when I throw it to that double stack receiver, I never know which one's which.
He's ready for what he's seeing. 2nd interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You want to try the other side of the field.
Yeah, and one of them is typically just deeper.
They missed an opportunity to
On the other side.
lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Nah, I'm going to turn it back down. I think I showed a little too much.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It is a valuable
4-5, why are you acting like you did something?
Extend a play like that, but sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy.
I'm pretty sure, but I don't even know why I didn't. There it is.
And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way back.
I was trying to turn it down too, but you see what he's saying, it's time.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Oh, shit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop it.
Jake is so fucking fast on GT7, it's insane.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
100%.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
No, it'll be you
And he's brought
inside.
down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football.
Oh, he's gonna rage quit. It's gonna be a lot worse. I'll have to give it a shot. Oh. Damn.
interception number 3. That is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal.
I would have quit too. Them options and shit, man. It is whenever you're somebody, whenever you know how to do it.
He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals.
88's got damage. That's Zillich, right? Yep.
Great field position.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
And you got a backup quarterback in. It's not looking good, brother.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity
Hair
after that
big.
last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Loss of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Sure enough, it is.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Keep your hands off my Willie. You don't know me that good. Thank you.
And the ball is picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Tulane has it back in the offense.
Fucked him up, yeah.
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here.
I actually like Tulane, so just trying to fill them guys out and see how it all is.
Off play action. It falls in.
It is.
Man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work.
That one wasn't.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field.
Push the wrong button.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite button.
Big target, works the middle of the field. Easy.
Yeah.
Tulane. And they take it.
I can't find it anywhere else, so I got to find it on here.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard
Well,
touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the
Honestly,
field.
on
They'll try to
defense, I was
drive this
actually
one deep.
trying. I'm not gonna lie. Offense, I forgot to choose, or not choose, but pick a different offense. I typically don't run with
Here he
Texas's
comes
offense.
with the return. And he
Thank
launches the
you.
ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So
Y'all
you
want
can
to play each other?
football, cause a fumble.
Yeah. Nuh-uh. I think we put it down to 5. That's the only thing we changed, I'm pretty sure.